Hello and good evening. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Night DM. Once again, the Sunday Knights will continue on their adventures in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your host, Stuart, the Sunday Night DM. Before we head out, we would like to take a moment to say thank you to Epidemic Sound for the intro soundtrack, at Beluga Tunes on Twitter for the SKDM logo and all character-related artwork, Johnny Neal for the introduction voiceover, Streamlabs and Streamspell for the stream background and player borders. A special thanks to Chris for his background work on hosting the stream. With all that out of the way, I invite you to sit back, make yourself comfortable, and let's see how the nights roll.
Good evening, and welcome to Sunday Night DM Presents. We've been offline for several weeks now due to sickness and, issues with Wizards of the Coasts. Those appear to have been resolved for the time being, so we're back to everything as per normal. And this week we are continuing on with our episodes of Diplomacy in Phlan. Our last session was held offline, and at the end of our previous stream session we had Lorcrin, Vor, Phlan, and Mac and Ian defeating the Lizard King, and Ian and Mac decided to make their way away from the rest of the group and rescue the remaining people on the island. For Phlan and Lorcrin went around and looted the body and looted the cabin, finding various items that might come in handy and might provide information later on down the line. Once they'd made their way back down to the coast of the island, they were informed that that Mac and Ian would meet them on the mainland. All the other prisoners had been released, fighting their way off the island. As Ian and Mac made their way back, Vor, Phlan, and Lorcrin made their way back towards a small farm where previously they had come across a woman who had been dead but not dead. When they went back to investigate, they found her husband had returned home and was burying her in the garden. They left him be after providing some information and headed back towards the Crossroads Tavern. Crossroads Tavern being owned by the party to a point. When they returned, they realised that it was busy. There were lots of people around, wagons and horses and tents set up outside the tavern, heaving with people. They received information that Phlan, the city, had been attacked by dragons. And after receiving a good night's rest and some information from the tavern keeper, they made the decision that they would head back towards Phlan. And that's where we join them today. Hello.
I could see.
Hello.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Diplomacy in Phlan. We've been off for a couple of weeks due to illness and computer malfunctions and
all the things.
Just in general busy. You've heard the recap of what went on. Phlan, Lorcrin, and Vor, you've all left the tavern. On the map, the south, the way that points down, is the way towards Phlan. As you were heading your way down, you can hear the familiar voice of Mac, somewhere behind a horse off to the side. Mac and Wolfgang, if you want to have a bit of a conversation, and then the others can jump in.
So, what's all this malarkey? Come back, go ahead to Phlan. All of Phlan's headed here.
Well, we couldn't exactly leave them, could we?
What's all this?
The entire place was burnt down. They are refugees, after all.
Tosh about big flappy red bird flaming things. What sort of dragons? I don't know. Rubbish.
I seen them with my own eyes. They are most definitely dragons.
So I take it just a quick closer look at Wolfgang. Does he seem aged?
He's probably on the older side, say mid-40s. He's got grey hair that's kind of tied back in a ponytail. He's also got a drooling scar kind of going down one cheek as well.
This thing cause a problem with that thing?
No, my dear boy. I've had this since I was a youngster. The Faust family are all trained in martial arts from a young age.
And you weren't very good at it?
No, not back then, anyway. I got better with age.
Phlan, make a perception check.
Yes.
That thing.
That sounds like a really good idea when I learn how to get this thing to start working again.
All right. If it's easier, roll dice on D&D Beyond or whatever you were planning on using.
I am...
Do you want the map?
And we'll go.
It's all right. It's give me 2 seconds. I can kind of see the map, but it's all black and white. So, which is great and very, Philip Marlowe-esque. But
it might be that your vision is dark vision and it can get all weird.
no, I am all weird. It's true.
Separate
granted.
issue.
I find.
How about the color map? I mean, do you prefer the color map?
Ah, hello, pretty color map. Yeah. Did you?
Wonderful.
All right. Anywho, meanwhile, back at the Batcave. You wanted me to roll perception, didn't you?
I did.
One.
It's been a while.
No, the other P1, that was performance.
23. So while I can't use the interface, I'm perceiving all sorts of stuff, dude.
In colour now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
Okay,
hope that's
so
a horse.
as you walk, yes, that thing on
It's
his
me, you
left is a horse.
bastard.
You can see
I
under the horse.
perceive a horse.
You can see under the horse. You can see Mac is sat around a fire, talking to this. I mean, you're human, Wolfgang.
Yes. Human.
Human-looking. I mean,
Thing.
you just happen to glance through and you see Mac there. You can hear his voice, so you're just trying to place where he is.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to move.
You want me to do it?
No! Well, I mean, probably, but what I want you to do is tell me how to move. Aha! Ha ha ha!
All right, so you should click and drag, but I don't know how it works on a
try
touch screen
poke and
because I don't
slide.
have touch screen. I've just got normal screen.
Okay. I need to, for the record, mention that was actually my online name, but okay.
Got pokes and
Poke and
slides.
slide.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a step to the left,
Yeah, on the left. Which one do I
and
pick?
then a jump to the right. What do you mean? You can only pick one.
I've got lots of things on the top bit. What should I be looking at?
What are you looking at?
That's the interface.
No.
Yes. Should I have
Poke
something?
your character.
Okay, so it's already on the right one.
I'm trying to
Just
click
click on
on
your
my character and he's not letting me.
Where do you want to go?
That's the problem.
Then I will do it. Okay, so you want to head towards Mac.
Yes, that's me. I'm Florin. I see me. Hello,
Yeah.
Florin.
That was
That is
Vor.
me.
Well, that was just annoying.
Vor
Well,
left
thanks.
and scooched underneath a horse.
I have noticed that.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I feel the need to share with the world our ineptitude. Like
Yes.
on the map.
Yeah,
it's
go on
actually
then.
a little bit depressing that I am the least mobile half elf in the universe. Currently, it feels like.
Okay, so you have currently moved. You are now standing,
The back
maybe
end of
making
an
a
horse.
mistake standing behind a
Oh my
horse.
god, yes, will he kick you?
No, he's not going to kick
Uh,
me. He's just. I just don't know if he's had his oats. Wilbur, come in the room.
So,
Oh, can Lord please
how much
move and try
how
to
much
keep the
further are you
horse?
wanting to go? Are you wanting to go all the way?
What, up the horse.
Well, I may as well join them. I may as well join them at the fire. This is ridiculous.
It's probably the interface. It's probably
Yeah,
the
probably
touchscreen
doesn't
interface.
like.
Oh, it doesn't like the touchscreen interface, maybe. Okay, so you head up behind them. Vor, are you following along?
Yeah, try to give the horse a quick pat on the back while Falorin is going behind you.
Why would you do that? For
Tail comes up.
oh god.
Is it a deck save time?
Tail comes up. Vor goes down.
Bad wizard. Yeah, no, you get up there, and there is Mac. He's sat there with this human. There's no sign of Ian anywhere.
Oh, it's you. Hello again.
Ooh. Hi, Keith.
G'day.
Where's the other ones? You still got that dead thing.
Not dead thing.
Kadara.
Oh, I think she's floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, that one.
So you are both familiar with my new traveling companion, Wolfgang Faust, at your service.
Familiar is a fairly liberal term.
Hmm.
We are aware of him.
Yeah. He's just following us around everywhere.
I was here first, you came.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that
Well,
one.
I came across him on the road from Phlan.
Stringing me
How's-
some line about dragons and burning and all sort.
No, they were mentioning dragons at the inn.
Were they drunk?
Hmm.
What, the dragons? Well, I don't know if anybody asked.
Yeah, I remember this conversation.
Is it true that the CT is destroyed?
It is most definitely true. I was in the church of Kalamvar when it happened. We spent 5 years building it. It took 5 minutes to burn it
Oh,
down.
you didn't do a very good job.
Oh, I
then,
should be
did you?
matured. I like this one. I remember this one.
I think you'll find we did excellent work, but not much can stop the power of a dragon's breath.
Vor doesn't look impressed.
You never met Ian, did you? His breath wasn't exactly much either.
That's all right. Yeah, but met Nom Nom. His breath smells of turnips.
Could go either way. How fresh were the turnips?
Not the turnips he was
Ah,
eating.
fair enough.
Exactly.
So, what brings you to this collection of mess? You opted it off of the island when I kind of went off to finish up, and I wasn't sure I'd see you guys again.
Well, we sorted out the drums.
Yeah, did you work out what they were made of? That worried me a bit because I wasn't keen on this what the tents were made of.
We never worked out what it was made of, but we worked out who was doing it. There was this big lizard guy who thought he was a king.
I may be short, but I'm pretty sure I was there for that bit.
It's been a while.
Oh.
But then we came back here, and then we were just heading into the city. That's all I remember, to try and help out, I think.
Yeah. We saw a suicidal farmer, and then we saw
Yes.
a pub, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody was really scared to come into the city because of the dragons, so we thought we'd come and have a mooch around and see if we could see a bit of a clue or something. And
I mean, you are still just outside the Crossroads Tavern. That is the building that is on the side of your map. That is the Crossroads. You are right outside it. You have not even left yet.
Sounds about right for us.
I mean, it took you a week to leave and come back again.
So you're a speedy bunch then.
We were.
Well, you know, we like to think where we're going.
A good plan.
But yes, I think we were deciding we were going to go into the city to see what, because they said it had been destroyed, but I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah.
And then see if we could see any clues, and if there really are dragons, then
you'll need a mighty Mac.
Well, we're going to need some help, yes, but
Your intention is to go back to Phlan.
Well,
Yep.
that's where I was gonna go,
Yep.
and apparently someone's made a mess. This dragon thing, I don't buy it.
My dear boy, you will soon see if you go to Phlan that is most definitely being attacked by the dragons. As it perchance is, I intend to go back myself. So if you do not mind one other joining you, I will be most grateful for it.
Well, one of us is gonna look foolish.
I got money on the other guy. All right. All right. I think we go to Phlan and then see. I'm just worried about whether it's one dragon or many dragons. If it's many, then we're gonna need a lot more help. And if it's one, then actually try and find out, because is it just doing it on its own or is it working with someone?
I'm afraid I cannot say. I was in the church whilst it was building. I crawled out after the attack. But there was quite a level of destruction. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely familiar with how much destruction a single dragon can do, but suffice it to say, almost the entirety of the city went up in flames.
Gas leak.
Bad sewage.
I've kind of committed to a direction at this point, but
I've noticed.
Question for the DM, I suppose. I probably should have led with this rather than just go down this route. Are dragons a rarity at this point? Because my understanding was it was a bit kind of more myth than.
I mean, dragon. So, from all of the things that have been said, I mean, dragons exist. Dragons are around. They tend to not travel near civilization. They tend to be more out in the open. But something that nobody's really mentioned is what size it is. So yeah, you've seen dragons flying through the sky. You've probably at some point had an encounter with maybe a pseudo dragon or a fey dragon at some point. But from something that can destroy a city,
That's just.
that's incomprehensible for your your knowledge, you have no clue.
That
They
doesn't
don't normally
compute.
attack
It's just
cities.
like, well,
Yeah.
they're a dragonborn, but this big mythical thing, nah. Well, I've kind of committed to that now anyway, so cool.
You don't know how. Make a history check.
Three. Bosh. That is a solid 3.
You have no clue how half dragons even came into existence in the first place,
Yeah, it's bollocks, isn't it?
or dragonborn, or dragonkin, or and none of that. They
It's just some idiot
there.
with face paint and a mask on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Would Vor have read anything about dragons, or like good guess from previous knowledge of about why a dragon might attack
What is
something?
your background?
What do you mean?
Your background? Are you a sage? Are you a haunted? Are you?
I am a sage, yes.
Okay, yeah. You make a history check. I'll go with advantage because you're using your knowledge of books and stuff.
Haha.
Ooh. Oh yeah. So
a good
yeah,
roll.
there's a huge library in the Scholars District within Phlan. It's in the local area. It's one of the best sources of knowledge on dragons and the history of dragons in the local area.
In Phlan.
Probably a good place to start. You've been there before, but of the specific red dragons, you've no known history.
Yay. I guess I said that to the rest of the group. So I don't know a lot about red dragons, but I know of a library in Phlan, which, if any of it has survived, I might be able to learn more about why the dragon might have attacked the city. So I'd like to go to that library and have a read, if it still exists.
Sounds good.
I think this is worth a shot. After the dragon attack, I was busy bringing together the refugees to bring them to safety. I'm unfamiliar with that side of the city, whether or not anything was left.
Are you gonna walk back?
These legs.
Can we take one of the carriages with a horse?
I mean, you could. Maybe you might be able to get one.
Here's one. Didn't know one.
Yeah, I guess, can I ask Wolfgang, do you know of anyone who might have a spare carriage? I mean, now that they're not living in the city, they don't need them, right?
I think you'll find that most of the people here, if they have carriages, their entire lives are on the back of them. I think they would be a tough sell to try and get them to give you one, but gold might go a long way. I can make some inquiries with some of the refugees if you like.
Yeah, go on, unless somebody wants to walk.
That's a long walk.
Especially for someone with short legs.
It's fine, we'll carry you.
I don't like to be manhandled.
I just pat you in the head.
You're going to ask a question, Wolfgang.
Yeah. Would I be able to go around the carriages asking if anyone's willing to
Make a persuasion roll.
to receive some gold? Persuasion. Da, 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 da. That is a
20.
Does it come up? Hasn't come up for me. 20.
Yes, there are people who are traveling in a family group, and they have 2 wagons. They probably could be persuaded to part with one, but it would cost. Knowing that the chance that their carriage might never return again, 150 gold for the wagon and the horse that goes with it.
It seems like an awful lot of money all of a sudden. 120 gold is an extortionate amount. I understand why.
It's the cost of a horse and the wagon. I mean, we'd have to transfer the stock, and I mean, when we get to the other end, we need somewhere to. Excuse me, bad food. We'd sell it because that would be the end goal. We would get to our destination. We would sell a wagon and the horse that goes with it. We could buy supplies and maybe maybe a market stall so we can sell some other things.
I understand your need. I really do. However, if you don't mind me asking, have you lost anyone who you love in Phlan?
I think we mostly managed to make it out alive. I mean, friends we had within the city, I've not seen them, but they could be out here. They could be ahead. We haven't seen them in some time now.
Well, I can ask my companions in regards to their gold situation, but as a paladin of Kalimvar, might I suggest my payment would be to bless the eternal souls of those who you perhaps might have lost. It would go a long way on the long road for them to have a paladin pray for their eternal souls.
Gold also goes a long way. But your prayers would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Let me go to my companions and see what gold they have. Excuse me. Mac. The refugees, they want 120 gold for horse and carriage. Unfortunately, I happen to have lost most of my gold during the attack. I'm a man of God. I do not have that much.
Which god?
In the first place. Kalimvar.
Bless
the god
you.
of death. This is a new one. I've not heard that before. Congratulations.
Get cream for that. DM, I just looked at my inventory with regards to my purse. Could you double check? That doesn't seem right.
I don't know. Could I?
I'm not convinced. I think I might be slightly more flush than I should be.
I think I know what it is. We adjusted. We were messing around.
Yes.
We were messing
I think
around
we were
with
doing some testing.
Bag of holding, bag of holding. We all got lots bag of holdings, and it all went very, 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 very.
I can't
rich
help
for
but
everybody.
feel the quantity of funds I have may have been due to us testing the virtual tabletop rather than Mac having some money.
Testing.
Okay, so I think it's more like
It's all gone.
I think it's more like that.
Yeah, I figured.
This is why you don't say anything to the DM, and magically you can buy the entire universe. God.
I mean,
Ray,
I think
when somebody asks you if
350
you're a
platinum
god,
might
you
go
say
noticed.
say yes. I mean, if Valoran were to check his bags of holding, you might find that there's a small.
it's
Small
not even
bank.
small. It was a huge amount of stuff. But I'm not sure I want to actually give it to a complete stranger that talks with a funny accent.
Well, you would not be giving it to me, of course. You'd be giving it to the refugees.
Yeah. What are the refugees ever?
And my
What have the
accent is not
refugees ever done
funny.
for me? I
They're
work.
paying a lot in your.
I hope you're
worked
charging
really,
for use
really
of your
hard
grass
for
outside
this.
this tavern.
Do you know how many
Yeah.
lizards we had to be nasty to get these bags of holding?
I mean,
Give me
Have you
two
kept it
seconds.
down?
to be fair, you got the bags of holding when you came back to the tavern.
But
How
that's
many-
because
how
we've
many of
been
them-
walking around with
How many of them
trying to
big
work
bag
out what
things
the
you
hell
got?
we're doing. A few.
What's your name?
Oh.
Philocron. What's it? What's your chops over there? Lofty.
Lofty.
Everyone's lofty to me.
I order. Give me 2 seconds while I just check my accounts.
I say if they're chirping on about they got to move all these gubbins around, got one of them bags they can put all their stuff in.
I could get a familiar to go in your bag of holding and find gold. That would go terribly wrong, wouldn't it?
Gold is not a problem, or at least it wasn't normally.
All right, fine.
How much have we got? Hold on. I think we got a little bit. Don't have much in there.
Insight check.
Oh, actually. Oh, there we go.
I mean,
Oh, that's. How much? How much is he asking for?
130 gold, wasn't it?
I believe it was
Better be a
120.
good horse. It's a donkey and a cart, isn't it?
Okay.
Tell him we'll give him 100. Can I do a persuasion?
yeah. All right,
Oh, try anyway. $15.
You seem like a reasonable bunch. Give us about an hour, and we can have our cart switched for 100, cleared out, and make some space in there.
Okay.
Do it in a minute or two with a thunder wave.
There's your 100.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And he takes the money and puts it in his pocket. Are you watching as he empties the wagon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be rude not to.
As you see him unload these boxes, put them to one side, stack them all up. You do see that he does put a box down, not on top of the. Just going to put it right there. And he just puts it down and just leaves it as he continues to offload the rest of it.
Does it look different to everything else then?
Okay.
Yeah, this one the box looks a little bit more of a better condition than all the other ones. All the other ones seem to be like overflowing with clothes. This is more like a small chest.
Can I do Arcana or anything like that and double check if he's got any magical abilities or
Yeah,
that I can tell from?
make an Arcana check.
Ooh, yeah, nope.
Excuse me.
That was a 7.
There's nothing magical inside it.
Just a pretty box.
Pretty, maybe. But after an hour, the wagon is clear, and he starts moving the stuff that he's taken out and starts putting it in a tent.
Tempting as it may
box.
be.
A box is the last thing that he moves.
He seems to be taking more. Oh, it's gone now anyway. Don't know.
The wagon is now clear. There's nothing in it.
Can I ask him, what was that box over there?
Oh, it's just clothes mostly. Just normal clothes.
Right.
Shall we?
Wagons roll.
The wagon is yours. Here's the horse, and he hitches the horse to the wagon. Very well. Safe on your journey. So long. And he walks into the tent where he's brought all this stuff.
A lot of boxes.
1 or 2.
Right. Library then.
So
To the library!
Or bonfire, I suppose.
So you all climb onto the wagon.
Mhm.
Orkrin comes back out of the tavern, wiping her face, carrying half a tankard, climbs into the back.
Oh, you. Hello.
Let's go! All right. And you get onto the wagon. You start making your way south towards Phlan. The journey south is quiet, at least heading in that direction. There are people heading northbound, quite a lot. You see camps set up on either side of the road where people are obviously resting from traveling. You can see fires, wagons are burnt, and carriages have tops destroyed and scorch marks all over them. People are looking like not much better condition.
Are they generally looking gradually worse as we get closer?
Yeah. As you get closer, it seems like the ones that were outside the tavern are probably the ones that left
Fastest.
And got out fastest. The ones that are further back are the ones who were struggling the most to get out.
As we kind of travelling along, I'd like to shout from the just from the carriage. Says, "Do you have any idea how many dragons there were?"
Why are you going that direction? Don't go there.
We are fully aware of the condition of Phlan. That is why we are going.
At least one.
At least.
How big was the
I
dragon?
presume that to be the case.
It's bigger than I've ever seen. I've been adventuring for some time now. But I wouldn't recommend going in that direction. It's dangerous.
Right.
Kelemvar will protect us from death. I thank you for your concern.
So, at least one dragon.
Supposedly a
That's some
large one
nutter
at
with a
that.
firework in it.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh, if only I had a retort for that.
These are not the kobolds you're looking
Yeah.
for. Move along.
Maybe the dragon had the spices too.
I have faith, just in
Oh,
different
makes sense.
directions to you.
I don't want car mouse controls. Don't wait.
She's still struggling with the map.
Well, I don't look this normally focused, do I?
No.
I mean, I don't want to say anything.
You are right, we've
And
kind of left that area now anyway.
There's been far less witty repartee from me.
Yeah. So you are no longer there. If you want to exit out that map. Okay. So
I'm going to let somebody else exit out that map for me. Thank you.
We've done
Lovely.
as you get further south, the sky is filled with thicker and thicker smoke. The entrance to the city of Phlan, the one that Lorcarin and Phlan left via when they were heading on this journey, is the entranceway gate. The top has crumbled down. You can see that in the very distance there are still flames raging through the city. There are still parts of the city that are very much on fire, and there are some parts of the city that seem to be barely touched at all. The wagon. You just head into. Are you heading in, or are you heading in for somewhere specific?
Where's this library?
Yeah, do you know the direction of the library? I do.
Do I know? Who said that?
For Lauren, make a survival check.
Okay.
Make a survival check.
Survival?
Yeah.
Normal?
Yeah.
Think I made a check. What did
12.
that say? 12? God, I obviously don't care about surviving.
Well, to be fair, it was double.
12,
With
apparently.
your modifiers, it was double your roll.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there it is.
No, no,
Ha I see 12. All right, so I could do rolls. I just can't move bloody maps.
it's all right. It's all right.
Not all right.
You know roughly your way through, roughly where this library probably is. It's probably in the Scholars District. To get to the Scholars District from where you are, you have to travel through Podal Plaza, which is the main like one of the main squares in a part of the city. To get to the bit where the Scholars District is, which is undamaged, you travel through the burnt bit in the middle, the bit that's still on fire in places.
Can we circumvent that?
I mean, there doesn't appear to be any way around it.
Sorry, are we blocked by fire?
It's not. It's not like completely blocked. Buildings are on fire. You can still get through, but it's where you need to go is the other side of the fire.
Sounds about right.
So you need to cut through Podal Plaza, which is like the main market square, to where you're heading.
I mean, does there appear to be a path we could follow, or is it in some way, shape, or form?
There are paths that do appear clearer than others.
Ooh. Oh, that's a bit.
My spidey sense is tingling.
It's a bit toasty.
As you head south into this plaza, you pass down streets between two buildings. You can see that there is a bit of an open square in front of you. It doesn't appear to be nearly as damaged as everything else.
Feels like sensible to head that way then.
Are we still on the horseback carriage thing?
Yeah, I just don't have one.
An horse.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
My
That way.
kingdom. Or one of those things.
Yeah, so we'll move together, I assume. Mm.
Yeah. Can I cast Divine Sense, please, as we're moving
You can
down?
indeed. There are you definitely get the sense that there is undead,
Oh,
Nearby.
bloody marvellous.
but
My
sure they're just not
friends,
dead.
but you don't you get the impression that because of the
Dead the
damage
turning for
done
the
here.
fjords.
and what happened, the chances are they're probably like spirits of the people who died. They're not like skeletons or any other undead. It's just ghosts.
Kelemvar will be very upset over the amount of spirits that were unprepared for their deaths here. I sense their presence. Their longing for revenge. It's most disturbing. For a change, I am not playing a joke character.
The horse that's leading you into the square is very much afraid. It's like going forward slowly. And every so often the carriage will rock as it rocks over rubble or corpse, or you're not even quite sure. It's just everything is covered in a layer of black ash. So every so often it will just rock as it rocks over something on the ground. As you head into the square.
The corpse in front of us, I'd like to give it the blessing of death that I'd normally do for those who have passed, if possible. Yep. Kind of touch him gently on the head and start muttering away.
Are you still in the wagon? Are you getting down and walking?
Yeah, I'll get out and do the rites, as it were.
You make your way into the square. You start giving the rites to anyone laying on the ground around you. The horse stops just before the square and refuses to move anymore. So as you get down, that's where the horse stops.
Is it that it's spooked by the carnage, or something else is bothering it, or do I get a feel for one way or the other?
Make an insight check.
Right. Here we go. 6.
Aww.
I mean, it's a horse. You have
Bloody
no
horse.
idea.
120 gold for this piece of shit.
Is it reversing? Beep, 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 beep.
At the moment, it's just stopped.
Does horse speak horse? Or is that a spoken language?
Does what?
Does
Vor speak horse?
yeah?
I don't know.
Horse is
Nay.
horse a spoken language?
Okay, so
Dear, oh dear.
it's not a
That was
it's not a
foul.
language.
Oh, and this was the session Mac
That's
was removed
right.
from the campaign.
It's not a language that most people would speak. However, certain people do have spells that enable them to speak with animals.
I can do comprehend languages, but I assume that that's not animal. That's why I was asking
No.
if I can comprehend horse. Damn it.
I mean, you could try, but
Yeah, maybe not. Can I detect magic instead?
Have we got anything in the cart other than us? At this point,
no.
is it just more hassle than it's worth not to walk? Like, we needed a horse and cart to get here, right?
Yeah.
We're here. Unless you want to.
Then how will we get back?
I want Wolfgang make a perception check.
And that is a 6.
Okay, you are too busy.
Contemplating your own
performing.
navel.
Yeah, you are too busy performing the rites to get much of a view of what's going on around you in the square. Are you going to leave the horse and cart, or are you going to...
I'll jump down and try and kind of lead. Well, obviously I can't reach that high enough, but kind of give the reins a tug to see if it'll follow.
Animal handling check.
Awesome, this will go well. And our survey said 8.
Okay. You give the reins a tug. But as you do, the horse kind of pulls back on them. You don't get dragged towards it, but it also doesn't move.
Keep this up, you're going to be dinner or glue.
It agrees.
Can I try to calm down the horse? Like, I don't know how you calm down the horse and just pat it down or offer it food.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh God, I have visions of a cow. Not again. I really don't want to be killed by a horse. Oh.
11.
A cow was bad enough, but not a horse.
As you pat the horse, you feel that it's covered in sweat. You're not quite sure if it's because of the temperature around here, because it's getting a little warmer. It certainly seems like it's afraid. You're not sure what it's afraid of. It doesn't appear. You can, as you like pat muscle, you can feel the muscle shake beneath you. It could be that it's shaking because it's afraid. It could be that it's shaking because it's trying to get away. You don't know, but you also know that it's hard to calm a creature that is so very much afraid.
We need a horse whisperer. Can I detect magic? See if there is anything magical that is scaring it.
Yeah. Okay. You get the sense that there is magic around. Faint pings of magic. Like some close within like 20 feet, some far enough at the very, very edge of your spell's range. There is magic all around, but you don't get the impression that this is the magic that is frightening the horse. It seems more like an item here, an item there, maybe a potion there and a potion there. You're not quite sure. It's all different kinds of magic coming from all around, but they're all like small. Bing, 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 bing.
Presumably it's particularly hot where we are now.
It's getting warm. The buildings either side of where the cart is are ablaze. The flames are on the roofs.
Okay.
It's weird because you would have thought that even after all this time, the fire would have gone out. but it still seems to be burning.
And detect magic did not show anything on the actual fire.
No.
Oh.
Alright. Bloody horse. I cast Create Water, which will, but above 30 feet forwards, to effectively make it rain over a 30-foot tunnel in front of us.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're talking a ring.
Like a cube.
Sort of like that. Or
Yeah,
not.
what is it? I can basically, yeah.
You create 10 gallons of clean water
Or in a
within range.
30-foot cube.
Water forces range 30 cube. Okay. So that's kind of that.
But just to kind of like the beginning of it, just on the horse's head and going forwards, so that it kind of should get a feel that it's cooler that way.
It sort of takes a step forward into the rain. How long does it last?
Until that bit of water's used. It's just the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames within the area.
There is flames on like corpses within the square that extinguish. The buildings themselves, it hisses. The flames seem to die down but don't go out.
The hell? Presumably, I would expect that to have gone out. Ordinarily, or is it just because it's that?
Maybe.
All right. It was more in the realms of, would that be the expectation that?
You know what caused the fire?
You
know what caused the fire.
I was just trying to think from Mac's perspective. Would
Make a
I be
nature
expecting
check.
that?
Make a nature check.
Right.
Make a nature check.
Nature.
You know, there's a measured template.
Just dropped it.
Oh, right, I see.
That's a solid 8.
I mean, yeah, it should have gone out. It's fire, right?
Well, yeah.
Fire goes out when you put water on it.
I am mighty with the power of the Storm Lord. Why? What the hell?
Could be magical fire.
Some shenanigans going on here.
Detect any magic from me.
Either that or somebody's kept a chip pan going, and basically that ain't going to work with water, is it?
That's a lot of chip pans.
Could be a lot of oil. We might be near a refinery. I don't know.
I'm suitably confused as to that should have put fire out. Why fire not go out? So I'm just kind of like,
Is it a dragon fire characteristic or something weird like that? That we don't know the background of.
I'm thinking. Well, I'm just trying. Basically, I want to head towards the extinguished area.
Okay. You make your way in. Wolfgang, how far are you traveling from everyone? Are you just going from body to body, working your way into the middle?
Yeah. So I should be.
I would say that you're probably closer to the fountain in the middle of the square about now.
About here?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, water. See if the horse will go over for a drink.
No, it seems to see where the fire ends and stop. I mean, it's clear in front, but it seems to
So it's happy enough
smell.
where I took it, but not beyond that cube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm not casting this all bloody day.
Lauren, whereabouts are you moving?
I'm staying with the rest of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume the horse is moved around there, isn't it? Trying to.
Okay. So, for Mac, for Lauren, make perception checks.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 19.
Woo!
And I've decided that 17 plus my 8, that makes lots.
Okay, so you
25.
do notice that there are places where there are like bigger burn marks, bigger scorch marks, bigger
Just bigger.
shadows on the
bigger.
wall. So in this corner right here,
Wait, which corner?
if you look to your right, why is it not pinging?
Where the fountain is,
No.
that's the left, isn't it? So the right is. Yep.
Okay, so if you imagine you are looking at
Is that
this,
a body?
there are bodies all over the place.
Ugh. Don't like bodies.
It's not pinging. Why is it not pinging?
In relation to my purple cube of awesome rain.
If you look to the right on the map, so it's left.
So green terry bit. Yeah.
Past the green tent, all the way to the far corner.
Oh,
you
Wolfgang
can see
just
there is
pinged.
what? Okay, a little bit further away.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
right about
that my point of vision
Yeah,
can
it's click and
do
hold.
that, actually.
All I've got is blackness that I'm seeing for there. But yes.
Okay, so everything is ablaze. You can see. You can see further. But hold on, it's a pain to adjust.
It's so close on the tablet. So close, but the only thing is you just can't control anything on the map. Which is a smidge frustrating.
We'll get you there.
And there is actually modules. There's add-on modules which we may have to have a bit of a chat. It turns out.
Yes.
So do some tech end stuff.
Right, you should be able to see a lot further now.
Yay.
Mac, how far can you see?
I can see.
I still see nothing.
Oh, hold on, let me fix it.
I can see
Right.
clearly now.
So-
The fog is gone.
Here's the ping, yeah? So you can see over here.
Yep.
It's the machine that goes ping.
Ping. You can see.
And the most expensive machine in the hospital.
There is what appears to be like an outline of as if there was someone standing there, and they got hit by a blast, and basically are gone. But it's a large shadow on the wall.
Like a Banksy.
See it through the fire.
Ooh.
Kind of. We didn't start the fire.
My God.
So it's right.
So you went from Banksy to Billy Joel. That's
Hey, I didn't
that's
do
a
that bit.
segue and
I
a
didn't do the
half.
second bit.
Okay, so yeah, so there is like a large shape over on this wall. There's one further down. There are bodies everywhere in this square. Some of them seem to be making a mess on the floor as if they've been picked up and dropped from a height. Some of them are spread over a distance. There's a broken statue in front of the fountain. I mean, the square is mostly undamaged in the middle. The scenery is broken, and there are bodies, but there's no fire.
I feel like something odd's going on. I wish to channel divinity to see if my lord can provide some insight on the matter. It's just like, this doesn't make sense.
Okay, so what exactly are you trying to do?
Well, the only thing I've been told is this is like dragons, and it's like, that's not right. And the fire didn't go out, and obviously I was imbued with all of the powers that I know I have, and I should be mighty powerful. So I'm trying to comprehend
contact
what's affecting my mighty powers.
So you're using your channel divinity to contact your deity,
and it's like,
okay,
it's kind of like, did you do this? Is this why I can't stop it? Because by right, anything that is other than caused by my deity, I should have control over, surely.
You get the impression. You don't get an out and out verbal response, but you get the impression that from somewhere that it's not normal fire. Like, as you're looking around, you're silently looking to the heavens, trying to look for the storm clouds, but there's none. It's not that they've forsaken you. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like maybe
it's not natural.
This is not natural. It's not something that they can control.
It's not natural. It's more wiggly finger things.
Yeah.
That's fine, because obviously, if it was natural in nature, in its thing, then I should have been able to control such a thing. I shall take some solace from that, because I know I'm powerful. So why is this? I'm being toyed with.
Yes. Sorry, Wolfgang, you muted for Lauren. Any chance you can undo it?
Me. Bear with me.
I
Don't know how I've done
can't,
that.
unfortunately.
Right.
How you bear with me? How you mute people?
You go to their window, I think, and then it'll have 3 dots next to their name.
For Lauren, rattle your snacks.
I see mute. But
Nope,
it's kind of like blanks off. I see everything. It allows me to select everything else.
For Lauren, have you muted your mic?
Sorry. Maybe.
Yeah. No.
I'm going with
it's
yes.
It's fine. That's
Yes.
why we can't do it.
Sorry, was hungry.
You took a short rest.
Alright, it's fine.
Yes. I'm back up to all my hit points.
Yeah, no.
Can't move, but I'm back up to all my hit points.
You hear in the distance, or maybe somewhere around, a scream, and then the ground kind of shakes a little.
Odd.
Oh, crap, that was the other shoe dropping. We should probably go towards the scream.
Shall we let the horse free to run away if we can't make it move, or do we want to try to keep it?
That horse cost us 100 gold pieces.
You want to carry it?
I want to eat it at
The
the moment.
horse.
We'll leave it there, it'll cook and we'll get it on the way back.
Huzzah! Horse burgers!
So make some form of crispy pancake type scenario.
Dear, oh dear. I think we should probably go to the scream.
Yeah, nothing bad ever came from running towards the sound of peril. Crack on.
Yeah, but it's really hard to be an adventurer without an adventure, I find.
True enough.
Yeah. Good point.
Where
well
was the scream for?
And I would like
to be a
point
dead
out
adventurer,
that
surely.
True. Or an ex-adventurer. But I would like to point out that the one person who's saying "let's go towards the scream" is the only person who can't actually move.
Fine. Is it this way?
So,
You can move, please. That scream.
So, make a survival check.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Know
Well, all of
which
who?
direction the scream came from. Whoever wants to
I'll
find
have
the
a crack
direction
at
in
it.
which the scream came from.
That's 9.
What was that? No, you don't want to do it in German.
10
Yes.
minus 1. A total roll of 9.
Your spell is
Yep.
ended, by the way.
Mine was something.
Low.
Of course it was.
What I've done is
8.
marinate the horse.
Far out.
Slightly
8.
higher. Anyone else want to roll?
Whoa.
Any advance on 8.
Woo.
Double digits.
4.
Okay, so Vor, the scream sort of came from this direction over here.
Wait, I can see.
Click and
Why
hold.
is it not pinging?
Okay.
I am clicking and holding. So it came from this
Oh.
direction over here.
So here.
Okay.
This direction. As you get closer, there is nothing that you can see on this side. You can see a shape above the building as you go over there.
Hello.
The
Are you trying with
statue
your-
that's kind of
Please.
collapsed.
Oh, whoops.
I do apologise about this having to be.
I apologise
moved.
to the stream for just showing everyone Forlorn's character sheet.
So yeah, so the it's sort of still coming from, and the ping is coming from the shape that you can see. It's coming from over here.
Then I tried to wave to the shade thing. If it's still there.
Are you calling out and waving towards it?
Yeah.
Which way? That way.
Yeah.
I'm just taking Vor's kind of that way kind of thing. I was like, this way.
Yeah, are you just
Yeah.
heading off? Okay, so you've called out. It seems to hear you, and you can hear as something large
Oh,
walks along.
looks like Max is in Phlan then.
The along. The shape's still there. You can just about see it above the burning building as it walks along towards the opening here.
That is the dragon, isn't it? We should potentially take cover.
Talking about.
We may want to think about cover.
Go in the fountain, which seems to be fire-free.
I'm peeping.
As you're looking, a hand comes around. Seems to have scales on it as it grabs a hold of the building and starts making its way around the corner.
Oh, bugger.
Walking on two legs. Large, carrying at its side a long, what seems to be a long sword. Great sword kind of size for a normal medium-sized creature, but this one is just a normal size sword. As it turns towards you, you there!
Oh shit!
Stay where you are, and it starts walking towards you, Mac.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh! It does definitely look thing-like.
I just sort of glance across to Wolfgang and said, "Okay, you win."
So do you now believe me?
I believe what's running down my leg.
It is
Of course
armored.
it is.
Wearing what seems to be like a similar armor to Phlan. In terms of it
The
seems to be
shimmery,
shiny
type thing.
and metallic, and it's very much got a draconic size head. Think Lorcrin's, but like significantly bigger. And it's like draws this big, long, heavy sword and points it out towards you.
But
Hold there.
what colour is Florin's garb?
Blue.
Baloran is a blue dragon.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I just sort of glance across as like, friend of yours?
Lorcrin is a blue dragon too.
There's a part of me that thinks that we should be like the shepherd and get the flock out of here.
Yeah.
This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Crud. You know what? There's no wings, are there?
Nope.
And it's wearing armor.
Yep.
So it's just a really, really, really big dragonborn then. By the looks of things.
It definitely seems like it's
Ooh, it's disappeared.
different.
Awesome.
We vanquished it.
Yay, we're okay. Woohoo! You're welcome, Tim.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. I'm trying to add stuff to make my
Add
life
stuff to make it
simpler, and,
even more
just-
beastly.
He doesn't have to come back. He really doesn't have to come back. It'll
It's
be
just the
fine.
smoke inhalation. It wasn't there at all.
Yes. Oh, crud.
Dum dum dum.
This is where
Okay.
Wolfgang tells us that he's actually one of these people who gets triple damage every time he attacks a dragonborn.
With his mighty axe of anti-dragon.
Yes, that basically it only has to do a slight nick, and the thing dies instantly.
watched that.
You don't have to make. Why would you make it
Casting
bigger?
large.
Why would you go there? Far out.
Because it was supposed to be bigger, and when I deleted it, I had to reset it.
I liked it smaller.
So it now sees all of you. Its sword is drawn
Brilliant.
out towards all of you.
Bugger.
I'm guessing it looks less than friendly. It doesn't want to have a
it
chat.
definitely looks less than friendly.
Well, it told us
Florin-
to hold.
Hold what?
Oh, God, I can't believe it.
Florin, it looks like
Yep.
it looks very much like George, except like 4 times bigger. And very much more dragon-like than George was before he left.
Is it angry? Does it look angry?
It said, "You there, hold."
It looks. It doesn't necessarily look angry, but it definitely looks as if it wasn't expecting there to be anyone in the square.
Part of me is ready to comply for the moment, and part of me is like, nope, go away. I've only got little legs.
So here's the problem. There's the 4 of us.
Yes.
It's bigger than we
Yes.
are. And it's dragon-ish. Which I would venture to guess it has a breath weapon by the shed loads of fire that's around. And I've seen what Lorcan can do with the electricity bit.
Well, that sounds fun.
So if we feel like we're in a position to actually take this on, then we can fight, or maybe we retreat a bit sharpish.
Do we want to interact with it, or do we just want to run away?
So, is it called like so hold? Is it still advancing towards us?
No, it's stopped it with its sword drawn and point out towards you.
Hello.
Kind of like watching as you discuss amongst yourselves.
All right.
I just look
Right,
back.
what you want.
Well, you're a big un. Even
We were
by
just-
big un standards.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try this. I doubt it's going to work, but... Excuse me, sir, but are you responsible for this damage?
I'm the underwriter.
No,
Ah.
no. This is. I'm just here for cleanup.
Clean up.
What does that mean?
Well, that's interesting, because we're here for that as well.
You seem to misunderstand. I am to gather any survivors and take them to my lord and master.
Why does he want
See,
them?
that's where we're good then, because we're not survivors. We've only just arrived.
Yes, this is it. We're not survivors. We haven't seen anything.
You are here now. You have seen enough.
Not really.
Ah, some fire.
This is it. See one fire, seen them all.
What is your? Are you going to allow me to take you with me?
We'd rather not, if that's okay with you. We have an appointment.
I figured you might say that.
Ah, crud.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
I don't want
Son
to.
of-
I don't want to. I don't like it.
What the curtain?
It's gonna be a shit roll
That's a
regardless.
21 for me.
There's a
Initiative.
thing to do, isn't there?
Oh,
Yeah, if you right click on your character.
bugger, that was pretty
Oh,
good
there
for
you go.
me.
Roll initiative.
Oh, would you look at that?
There is no active combat encounter.
No active combat.
That was 22. I got a 22 on initiative. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? It's still going to go dink and not do anything. Oh, God.
I don't appear to have the ability to roll initiative.
Could I?
If you right click on your thing and then drag over to.
Yeah,
hold on.
see, that's the thing. Right click does not exist in this
toggle
dojo,
combat
so
state.
I'm
Let's try
having
that.
to.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Ooh.
9.
Yes, stop saying no.
Beat him. Okay, so Lauren, I'm
Yes.
going to toggle yours. What was your
It
roll?
was 22.
22.
Well, it was 18, but to get +4. So I can do a
Right,
public
okay.
roll, so conceivably I could probably get away with doing those bits if it comes to it.
Update
Oh!
batten.
Ugh,
Hold on.
that wasn't 5. That sucks. I'm not doing
You
5.
said 24, right?
It was 22. It was 22. Because it was 18 plus 4, which is what I'm looking at the moment.
22. You see, I can put the numbers in by hand.
That's handy.
And we're waiting for.
I'm not entirely certain I like the half red dragon veteran. That sounds horrible. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to hurt.
Or
isn't
having
it?
rolled a 1 and it still managed to get 7.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so.
A needle pulling thread.
A
It's going to hurt a lot.
Welcome back to this
Because
first
he's
and last episode of Phlan.
Because he's holding a thermal detonator.
We're waiting for Wolfgang.
I rolled a 21. I did get on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Toggle. Update combatant. 21. Update. Right, begin. For Lauren.
Yes. I believe the time for talk can be over. Now be the time for shooting sharp pointy things at half dragons.
Okay.
Oh, what happened there?
Or we can run away.
I don't know.
Oh, I like running away.
What did
Running
you
away sounds awesome, but I don't think I can.
If that's what you want to do.
No,
then
I'm
you can
not
run
running
away.
away.
Doesn't sound like a good idea. Yeah.
I had my chance to run away, and that just didn't happen. So now I'm going to try and attack it with me longbow of longbowiness.
Okay.
Just got to work out how the hell I do it on this interface of interfaciness.
You do it like. Whoa.
What did I do?
It's gone all weird. It's okay. So you go to your inventory. If you're on your character sheet,
Will be in a second.
can you see the chat?
I can see the chat log. Attack!
All right, try that.
Ooh. Have I got a situational bonus? No, I've just got a
No.
I'm here attacking you. And I did 21.
Oh,
21
good.
One would hope. It's as big as a bloody barn door. Damage.
21 hits. That's nice.
Damage.
Uh,
Well, that was fun. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Let me guess. We are like the buzzing of flies to him.
Basically sneezed a bit.
Can I get to attack,
Ew. No,
please?
not yet. No.
Pretty
Not yet.
please?
Oh, go on.
How about
Wolfgang.
if I say that you look really nice in that t-shirt today, DM?
I know.
Next roll's a disadvantage.
She has one that says, "I'm not a witch. I'm your wife."
Sorry, just reminds me of a stupid thing I said that read that a guy said he posted on Facebook saying Emily and I are no longer dating. To which Emily then answered saying, "Brad, that's a really crap way of saying we're now married."
Wolfgang, it's your
like
turn.
Okay, I'll use bonus action to cast Hex on it.
Okay.
So no, it's going to be a slightly confused. half red dragon veteran.
Yeah,
That's going to be awesome.
So,
it's a veteran, you know.
Wolfgang.
He's seen things, man.
Yes. They keep coming after him.
Like you wouldn't believe.
So bonus action, so I've cast Hex on it, so I can deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack.
Yep.
I will then use the charger feat that I have to undertake the dash action, and as a actually no, I won't. I won't do that.
Run towards the big thing.
Just realised because I am actually going to run towards him and attack him with
As
my
he runs
bastard
past,
sword.
he's like, dickhead!
Yeah, you should just be able to click and drag. Them to move forward.
Do like a good click and drag.
There we go.
Oh.
And I will do it on her. Actions.
Now, what?
Now this is going to hit. It's 13 to hit.
13 misses.
What?
13 misses.
13 misses.
Can I
Oh dear.
You run up and you
do
swing.
to get creative?
It's like, time
kind of
to get a matching pair,
looks
mate.
looks down at you and kind of using the hilt of his sword, he kind of blocks your blow and flicks it away.
Ooh.
Vor.
Believe that will end my turn.
Vor, you're up next.
Ooh. Wanted to cast a spell, but then it appears to be unprepared. I don't know how many spells I can prepare. So that's the end of that. I mean, fire attacks won't help him, so I'm quite useless. To be honest with you.
Maybe he's only half resistant to fire.
Hmm.
I'm hoping he's not resistant at all to sarcasm, because in which case we're golden.
We're in.
Yes. Yeah, I can try to do acid splash to him, see if that's the most effective.
What's the range?
I cannot see. Where I can see the range. Oh, 60 feet.
I think you can hit him.
Do like a good acid splash.
Splish.
Yeah, so you hit me.
Splish, splash, I was stick in the bath. Okay, what kind of, is it a cone or is it a directed attack on one person?
It's a directed attack for one or two creatures.
A booble of acid. Booble of acid. Choose one or two creatures you can see within range. If you choose two, they must be within 5 feet each other. It's a dexterity saving throw, so let me click on my dragon. Save.
Haha.
Wow. One rolled worse than me.
I don't even.
That was a
Yeah.
solid 3.
Yeah. Yes. So, click on the damage button, and then it will roll the damage.
Damage!
So effective. Try something else.
So basically what you've just done is thrown the equivalent to lemon juice at it. Which will be fine if he's got a paper cut, otherwise we're screwed.
So, Wolfgang, above you, you see this bubble of. What does your acid look like?
Something green?
Okay, a green bubble. Just hit it above and go, and it goes.
Quack, quack, oops.
Is that your turn?
Chipped his nail.
Yes, sure.
Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Well, much as I'd love to bimble in next to the big punchy thing, I don't think I will.
Oh God!
Right. Ugh. Toll the Dead.
Great. Please tell me that the dead people will fight for us, not against us.
No, it's Toll the Dead. So it's a DC 9 Wisdom save. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You hit.
Wisdom save of 5.
I'm starting to like this dragon a lot.
Right, stand by. Yeah.
12 damage.
If I did know better, I'd actually say this dragon fit in our party.
Oh shoot, that's the wrong version.
No.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
roll the versatile dice. Because it's already taken damage.
10.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
It's already
Nice
taken
ones.
I believe so, because I targeted it.
That was a proper spashy and nicey roll, that one.
Mighty Mac.
Did not.
It didn't take
It did
off.
not. No.
Thank you.
Booyaka.
Welcome.
Booyaka.
It is now its
Oh,
turn.
crud.
Well,
I
can't see this ending badly.
as you are standing
No.
right there, Wolfgang.
It was lovely knowing you all.
It is going to attack you with its
Yep.
long sword that is currently
I get
drawn.
the funny feeling that potentially we may end up as a pantomime. Cinders and buttons.
Hey. Natural one.
Wow.
You are too close within its
I am
range.
loving this dragon. Seriously, does he want to join our party?
However, it gets another attack.
Suddenly,
No.
do it again.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's going
that
to
hits.
smart.
Suddenly, someone's making me feel like I can roll dice.
That is 6 points of slashing damage. That doesn't even give me any. It just says uses multi attack. That's just stupid. It uses multi attack. Help! Okay, that ends its turn.
Okay,
Florin.
this time I'm actually going to remember to use my bonus action of a hunter's mark, please.
Oh no. Do I need a sign?
Don't know what that actually does, but I'm using hunter's mark because I forget every bloody time.
Yeah. Don't know what it does. I've never used it.
Doesn't that mean I get an extra d6 of damage?
D6 if you hit.
Not if. When?
Okay, so you cast Hunter's Mark on the bad guy.
Okay. Now. It's alright. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. He said. It wasn't a longsword. Wasn't Toll the Dead. It was that one. I like that one.
I
Attack!
really like it a lot. That was good. 25.
Okay.
Hits.
Yes. So I got to do my hunter's mark afterwards, but I got to do the damage of this one first, haven't I? God, there's a pain in the ass. What was that? Ooh, 8. Well, it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
It was a
And
poke.
yes, I do know what that feels like.
With a sharp stick, was it not?
It was, and please take some damage. Why you no take damage? Ah,
So you got 8 piercy.
there we go. And then I got
5.
5. Pew pew.
Okay.
Probably did basically nothing, but hey, at least he's looking
No,
a little
no.
bit like a pincushion now.
It's you seem to be doing some damage to him. Seems to be taking some damage. Is that you?
Apparently,
Maybe.
it depends. Unless you magically found a
Wolfgang.
scimitar that I could use 57 times.
Scimitar of
in
dragon
one go.
slaying.
Wolfgang.
Okay.
Got me, Amadeus.
Bonus action. I'm going to cast Hexblade Curse. So that's different to Hex. Once per short rest as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. Against the cursed target, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls and score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20.
Okay.
I am going to use my action to attack with my Bastard Sword. And then...
Okay.
Come on, here we go.
I'm going to get you to actually start opening your spell book a little bit earlier to the Fs rather than the Hs.
That is a 17.
17 misses.
Ah, my word.
Booger.
Yeah, I'll end my turn again then.
Vor.
Hello. Okay, I'll try a different technique. So I'll try to move forward a bit. So I'll head over to about. Oh my god! Stop measuring. How do I stop it from measuring?
Is this where Vor
Click.
tells us she's got a portable
There you
hole
go,
that
thank
she's
you.
open underneath the dragon board?
You click on the person on your thing. If you click on the person, it will stop the measure.
Thank you. Somebody, you've already moved me, I think. So all good.
Yes.
I then have got a feature which is called Scout Spells. So when I cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that I can see, I can choose for them to automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage if they
Okay.
would normally take half damage. So I do
Okay.
that for Wolfgang. Sorry, I've misspoke your
Okay.
name. And I cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
Burning hands.
We love a
Oh,
bit of burning
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
God.
So cast spell. Okay. Can I? Oh no! Did I need to move further forward for that?
No, it's all right.
I don't know how to. There you go.
There you go. It's all right. I've done it.
So I do that to the dragon guy.
Yep. Okay. And it is going to make a save. Just click on a person. Click on a thing.
Doing a thing.
Save. Do the thing.
He did that thing. Ooh. That would be a save, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Yes.
Does he still get
However,
half damage?
you still would take
Half of
damage.
a half or whatever. Yeah.
So roll for damage.
Oh dear. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was a good roll too. It's so sad.
Unlimited power.
Wow.
30.
Oh, wrong hand.
Yeah. So, you automatically save Wolfgang. However, you still take half damage, which is 2.
Sorry, what?
Wait. So, Wolfgang would save, and he would take half damage, except it's zeroed out because your speller basically says that he takes no damage. Right?
Yeah, so I've pushed it out as well for reference and description.
No, that's fine. So, Wolfgang, you take no damage as fire just washes over you, goes up this creature in front of you, and
Let me show you how
Oh,
it's
shit.
done.
Oh, crud.
Have I got time to do a bonus action?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I cast where is it? Misty Step and go back. Away.
How far?
30 feet.
Behind Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Are you hiding behind Mac, or are you going back?
Go back to where I was. Yeah.
I sense that he's going to become crispy mac and cheese. I will be the cheese.
Oh,
Oh, this is
that's
gonna
me
hurt.
then, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, piss. Fine.
Sorry.
So,
A needle pulling thread. This is gonna hurt.
clearly he looks like he's ready to do something based on the fiery stuff that just occurred. Is he looking
Certainly looks like it.
at Vor particularly?
He's looking at where Wolf has just disappeared to. Or rather, he's just watched as Vor's just
Okay, so
disappeared. And it's sort of like... So he's probably going to focus on the next closest.
Don't suppose you could do fist of ice. Don't suppose you could do fist of ice or something, can you?
no, I'm going to regret this though. Yeah. Oh,
See, it's always worrying when you say you're going to regret it because I know that you once tried to cast a spell underwater.
different character.
No,
Same player.
Okay,
player.
I have advanced on the
Sorry,
dragon.
is that...
I'll try. I cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's an auto hit. No, it's not.
No, it's
Yeah.
a spell attack.
ATTACK.
I park.
You said spell attack.
Do I get any form of advantage from a kind of a flanky type scenario? He's looking the other way. I'm probably going to die at some point. No.
No, not really.
Yes. Can we have the I'm probably going to die at some
You're going to
point
die at some point.
special attack, please?
Yeah. It's like,
You're going to die at some point.
can I have the I'm
Wait, no,
screwed
there's no-
bonus?
You don't get any advantage on the roll. It's just straight up.
10. Hang on. I think I've got a thing.
I would really, really like you to do about 57 points of damage, please.
Well, with a 10, I'm going to miss. Hang on a minute. I've got features. Where are my features?
Do love a good feature.
I'd like to use luck.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because the roll was shit.
Oh.
Well, I'm assuming 10 doesn't hit. I figured.
10 misses.
So I should like...
17
Well, quite.
missed.
So I should use luck and have another crack at it.
Please get higher than 10.
It's going to be 9, isn't it
Yet
now?
not one.
6.
No.
So, when you said you'll use luck, you meant bad luck.
Well, it didn't say one way or the other.
Oh, for the love of God.
You reach out and you grab a hold of his leg. This leg is like 8 times larger than you are. You manage to grab a hold of a scale of armor on his leg as you cast this spell, and you just watch as it goes up the armor and then just fades away.
Let me turn. Because I can't do anything else.
It is now its
Oh, haven't
turn.
you got bonus
Yeah,
action of cry in a heap?
I mean, it's always a free action.
Fart.
Because I'd like to use that one soon, please.
So he is going to take a step past
Oh, God.
you, Wolfgang.
No.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
It is going to walk around you.
Do I get one then?
Mac will. Yes. Mac does, but it's only going around you. It's not.
I'll take a punt.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen, eh, Mac?
Well, other than miss, I've already done that. I've actually
Quite
have I
well,
got
actually.
anything I can hit it with. Hang on.
Oh, I like that one. That was good.
No.
Yeah, something happened. It went red.
I think suddenly a building fell on it.
Ta-da.
Yay!
Right.
We win.
Well, can I take a swing at it with my warhammer then?
Watch me.
God.
Attack!
No.
19.
God.
Hits.
Ooh.
Thank the maker.
Hold on. Wait until you see what the damage is. Then we can thank the maker.
Look, I hit it.
Valid.
Ready?
No, more kind of a pinky colour, but go for
Awesome.
it.
5.
That had to hurt.
As you swing, it hits it, and as it turns, it is going to face you, Mac, and you, Wolfgang, and it is going to use its weapon.
Did I hear breath weapon? I did, didn't I? Oh, fuck it. What I've done there is shit the bed.
Well, apparently something shit the bed because the stupid thing's not working.
I bet you're glad you wore your brown trousers now, aren't you?
Always. Strangely, they didn't start this colour.
Okay, so it is going to cast a spell in a 15-foot cone. Thus.
That's gonna hurt.
And I need you both to. You need to both make
Say versus garlic breath.
dexterity saving throws.
I'm assuming it's not poison.
No.
Okay. I can try.
I'm assuming it's not marshmallows.
Oh, what now? Dexterity
that's a 6
save,
from
you
me.
say?
Dexterity save. Yes. Okay. So, Wolfgang, you
Wolfgang
failed.
is just face planted.
That's a solid 8.
Mac, you failed.
There's a
and
shocker.
damage.
Insta death.
I will roll.
You'll roll and then think about it for a moment. Join us
Alright,
next
so-
time for the funeral of Mac and Wolfgang.
I'm
But-
gonna roll
But the only,
twice.
the only reason why he's going to think about it is because it may take some time to
He's
add
like,
up
that's a lot
all
of
the
numbers.
dice.
Okay, so that's 13.
Yes, it is.
Oh God, that's unlucky for some.
Is that,
But there are more dice that need to be rolled than that.
so I'll get a pen.
Oh God,
That's 13.
Ow.
So
Yes.
26.
Please tell me you're done.
One more.
Oh god.
And that's 32 total.
Cool. That brings me down to exactly 0.
That's it.
Okay. So,
A solid ouch.
I have a conditions button somewhere. There we go.
No.
So, Wolfgang is unconscious.
Yeah.
And Mac is low.
Yes, I am marginally miffed.
Patting the flames out However,
Yeah.
that ends his turn.
Oh, good.
And we're going to end it tonight. We're going to come back next time. When hopefully the rest of you don't die.
Join us for the conclusion of this TPK.
It could be one of the shortest sessions ever.
We'd like to welcome the new character and say goodbye to him.
Say goodbye. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time when we're back. And